Hi everybody, this is Pam with Jesus Junk Journals, and we are going on to the final signature of this planner, and it's in September that we're going to work. So I'm getting my little September group out here, and I'll throw the tab over there. And as has been the case all along, I like to add ink to these just to add a little more color and variation. Oops. Got to open it on the right side, I guess. So I'm going to use the Wilted Violet and see if I can liven this up just a little bit. Hopefully, not too much. Okay. And, oh, and then I need to glue that. I'm going to leave this out. I have a feeling I might want to use some more of this. Once I start using the, the ink, I just kind of want to keep using it. This is a little redder than that, which, trying to let go of that, trying to not be crazy. But it is bugging me, so I think I'm going to use, whoops, Dusty Concord. It's a little duller blue or maybe purple and sea. I don't even know if that matters, but it seems to matter to me for some reason, so there we go. Okay, I'm funny. I don't get all bent out of shape when my sewing is crooked and all that, but boy, the color's not matching. Just, ugh, I can't hardly go there. So, okay, glue this on. And you know, it may have been my previous job. At one point in my career, I had to take a color test. And it was like, the first one I took was like a 3-hour one, and you had to judge colors that were like 1% different. And anyway, kind of a traumatic time in my career. But we had to be really picky and really see the differences in colors, very slight changes. So it's turned me into a crazy color person, I guess. Okay, so that's glued. So now we're going to do this page. And I have been trying to stay simple on this one. This, I dyed last time. I did that last thing, and I just love it. It's the cheesecloth, and I sprayed it with oxide, Distress Oxide and brown. And so it's calling me, and I'm wondering if I put purple over this and then glue that, if that would be, I think I did something similar on the other journal, but I think I'm going to try it, and it may end up looking just like the other one. That's all right. And I'm going to get both purples because I know it's going to make me crazy, so I should have just left them out to begin with. All right, so I'm just going to start smearing some purple. Oops. Got to actually hit the ink pad with this dauber if you want it to work. Okay, so all right, so there's that purple. And now I'm going to go back with this other purple and kind of do the edges. Oh well, trying to keep it off of my glass for no good reason. I can just clean it really easily. That's the whole purpose of having a glass top. Yeah, that's working pretty well. Blending the two. Makes me feel better. Okay, and I mean, I could just leave it at that, but I'm going to put this cheesecloth over it for texture, and I know it doesn't show a whole lot, but it's a little bit of interest. Okay, let's see. Where's the... Just cut a big chunk out of this and then trim it later. Let's see. Okay. So what have I got here? And I'll use the, I guess, Fabri-Tac. I kind of want to just sew it. I kind of want to just stitch it and not glue it, and then let this, where's that page? Be on top of it. Do I want to do that? Ooh, maybe I don't even need to stitch it. Maybe I just cut this and leave it rough. Leave it sticking out. I might do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'm going to just chop this because I don't want it to be a straight line. I'll trim it down some though, because I don't want it to be, I don't want it sticking up that far. Okay, so now, all right, I'm going to lay that on its side. I think I'll flip this around. Just kind of lay this out like that. And then I'm going to put some more Fabri-Tac on top. And then mash this card down to see if that will glue it. If I can get the card to glue down to the page. I think I can. And I'm going to take this opportunity to add some acetone to my, well, this is like spread out over the side. I think it'll distribute easier on this Fabri-Tac. I keep meaning to get some wooden skewers at the grocery store to stir this with, and they used to be really cheap, and I've mentioned before I'm kind of tight with my money sometimes on things, and I picked up a big package of wooden skewers, and it was like, gosh, $7 or $8, I think. It was really expensive. I quickly dropped it like a hot potato and thought, I'll come back and get that another day. Hopefully in a smaller package. Trim that down just a little bit. But, you're supposed to stir your Fabri-Tac with your acetone, and you need to use a piece of like a wood or bamboo stick that doesn't have any paint on it, because it will eat the paint. If you use like a number 2 pencil with paint on it, it'll melt the paint off that and get into your Fabri-Tac and turn it a certain color, and you don't want that. So anyway, all right, so we've got that. Now we don't have September pockets glued in, and I think I'm going to use the pockets in the kit on this, if I can find them under everything. Okay, so there's the pockets for September. And that page, Oh, I guess that's just, okay, wow, that's thick with that stuff. Okay. And so now we've got this page. And I have these distress crayons. This is Seedless Preserves. It's a very reddish purple, which is not going to make me happy at all. But I just keep hoping that I'll like these. So far, I have not liked them very much. I don't really think much of them. I haven't had much creative luck. I don't believe in luck, but I haven't had success, I guess you could say. So I'm just going to go ahead and try this on here. Of course, when Tim does it, it's just dreamy. But all right, so I'm gonna get a wet brush. These really kind of remind me of those crayons I used earlier, because they basically do the same thing. I think I like my crayons better. Is that okay to say that out loud? Don't tell Tim I said that. I wouldn't want to be disinvited from his Christmas party. Oh, wait, I'm not invited to begin with. Oh, well, you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, to me, they just kind of do the same thing. Now, I guess they do different things on paper that's been sealed. So, and you know, you have to be careful. There's not a whole lot that can get mushy. I guess a little bit of that. So I'm not too worried about that. And so I'm going to let that dry. And then I have my praise pocket that I can get ready. And it's already inked plenty, so I need to be thinking about what I want to do on that page. I might do some scrapping because I'm kind of challenged because I don't use purple very often. And so I don't even know if I have anything purple. I'm going to look in here and see. So I'll turn the camera off and then I'll be back when I figure this out. Okay, well, I really didn't have, I'm going to look through this book of small scrapbook papers and see if there's any purple things that jump out at me. Not really. Okay. Well, so here's what I have. I have an old greeting card and this paper I used from the last one. And so this is a pretty small area. So I am going to start out and just cut, I think I'll just cut the rest of this off and use those two big chunks as starting points and then scrap around them. And then I have this greeting card. And of course now my pocket, where'd my pocket go? Here it is. Oh, of course. Of course, I put that in the wrong. Let's see, do I have any? I think they're all on that side now. Let me see. Yeah, they're all. Of course, I mean, I could turn it, but no, I better not. I better just, should have paid attention, and I didn't, so. Okay, so I'm going to tear down here. And, whoops. Okay, and then my pocket goes here. And I'm going to stamp, I think I'll stamp the ABCs. Okay. Not sure if that helped or hurt. All right, so let me trim this off so I can get a little bit better idea of what it's going to look like, see what it needs, see if there's anything else I need to do to it. All right, so let's see. Let me use the dark purple ink. Just kind of hit this up here, make it blend in where I didn't get it exactly on the edge. I'm really kind of wondering about using another layer over it to kind of, I don't know, quiet it down. Yeah, I think I'm going to glue this in because I'm not loving that. Yes, that's a little bit better. Not quite screaming so loud. Okay. All right, so let's go back to this. And I think I'm going to take a stencil, something very, this is crazy, so I need something orderly. And I'm going to take this darker purple and see if I can go over it and bring it into submission. We'll see. I know it doesn't show a whole lot. If nothing else, it'll bring the color back where I want it. Hopefully. Okay. We'll see what shows on that. Not much, but okay. So this goes here. Yeah. Okay. I really kind of hate to glue this over that. I like it. I like it where it's showing on the white, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay, and then we're here to this, and I still haven't, and probably won't print out the extra sheet for this, and so I'm going to take a 4x6 card. I know this is being really lazy, right? But my printer's downstairs, and I don't want to get up and go down there, and I keep forgetting to do it. So I'm just going to make my own card up. See if this looks square when I'm done. So I'm going to use my Distress ink. That's dry. It's dried out again. I'm going to have to spray it again. And I'm just going to put one line of glue, I think. Hopefully it will lay down. It's curling up. I should have used the other side. That's okay. So I'm going to call September finished. And we still have this special page. And so I'm going to go back to a set of pockets from the kit. And they are the 3 stack pockets, which are made to go like this. So I need something for the background at the top. And I'm really liking this French book I have, so I think I'll tear a page of it. It's very tiny print, got a nice aged color to it. I think if I just cut kind of where that fold is, maybe it balances it out on each side pretty well. And I'm going to run it up so that it runs off the edge. I really only need about that much. So I'm going to cut that off, tear it off. This is so then this goes like this. I want them to be sort of evenly divided, so this needs to come down just a little bit, I think. Something like that. All right, so I'm going to take this off, mark it, and then put the glue on. And then this final one goes on top of that, and we're done. And don't forget, this kit has a bunch of labels printed out like this that you can label your pockets with. Okay. All right, so there's that and September. And that's it for this video, and I will see you on the next one, and we will do this special page, and we'll do October. So thanks for watching. Click like if you like the video, and think about subscribing, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.